important is that we still have to finish up Squad Strike today, and that is where we are because we're going straight into winners finals.
Winners finals. You're right. You're absolutely right. I got mixed. I got mixed.
Dare I say you got IcyMyst?
IcyMyst. You're not wrong.
Which we saw a lot of IcyMyst in that set she was playing earlier, clutching it out. But going up against Tilde now, who we just got that clean taste of with the Sheik, the Fox, the Falco. It all looked so good, and particularly that Falco is such a dominant presence, but
such a closer.
The Sheik and the Fox have been really good wall breakers for Tilde.
Yeah, the Sheik has put in a lot of work, applied a lot of pressure early, but when we don't see the Sheik take the first stop, sometimes then the opponent gets the time to run it back. It feels like Fox has kind of been the weaker link.
No, actually, he's Fox. He's not Link.
Yeah, you're right.
Easy mistake to make.
Easy mistake to make. They're both the part of the original 12, just like Samus here.
And they both go, ha!
I go, oh! When I see something like that happen, the bouncing fish comes through, and you get the vanish to cover that slow recovery. This is the perfect counter. What the heck is the Pikachu doing here?
I did not know about the IcyMyst Pikachu, but out it comes, and I think that IcyMyst has really put a lot of thought into the roster and the positioning of the lineup right for the Samus to take on either the Sheik and or the Fox, not match up against the Falco. And you can see the Pikachu does some work against the Sheik as well, but now going up against the Falco, things can be getting scary for Tilde.
Against any of the space animals, Pikachu does work, but you got to get the hits first, and you got to stop getting hit. Right now, Tilde is the one who is leading the charge.
Oh, great spacing by Tilde, though, knowing that that downer wouldn't be safe enough on shield, so just drifting back to make it whiff and making IcyMyst fear a little bit, and there is once again that clean turnaround into the back air.
You gotta fear the Falco right now. Tilde's looking like a barn owl the way he's eating those mice. Want none of them on the screen.
And now he's about to eat an Italian. Terrifying.
But he came to New York for a reason.
Oh, that was Tilde nearly getting the work from that forward air, but good DI down and away to make sure that that second up air couldn't connect.
What an air-to-air, too. It's difficult for Mario to really cover that without turning himself around first, and great DI to get away from that big ladder.
Good DI from Tilde, but unfortunately it's also a miss on execution from IcyMyst. Didn't have the drift forward and couldn't connect that up air afterwards, but still at the, holding down.
Yeah, and also the slight angle mix-up, making it really difficult for you to find the timing to use that slide. It is a very long active hitbox, but you really, especially against the space animals, have to recognize when they're angling or when they're going straight up.
Gotta mix up the timing because that is the biggest problem with those recoveries. They're very easy to lock down. IcyMyst right now looking for that dash attack, but we've seen twice it just doesn't work. There's just that ever so slight disjoint on that up B.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Go for your ledge trap.
Woo. Tilde looking for that turnaround down smash. Looking to swag out on IcyMyst right now and getting real close to doing so.
Yeah, instead resets, understands when, look, he's playing with his food. He's got to the opportunity. He missed the pickup. Right back to neutral. What? That's a pickup that I like to see.
That's an answer and an adaptation within one game that we saw to that up B that was giving IcyMyst so much trouble. And all of a sudden, the Mario could be putting in all the work she needs. What a stock from IcyMyst, turning it around to take game one.
You're kidding me.
I'm not.
Look. I said Fox was the weak link, but I didn't think it was like that.
No.
I didn't think it was like that. That wasn't anything on the front. What that was insane use of your resources as Mario. That's exactly what we saw. So because Tilde held down and got punished by the forward air, was not willing to do it again, went for the straight up angle of Fox, got smoked by the dash attack, immediately set up for the flood, and he had nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go.
Yeah, because you don't, after you get your edge guard covered like that or your recovery edge guarded like that,
you switch it up.
You don't want to go for that side B again immediately, but the problem is you can't forget about that flood. And putting the Mario on the anchor, really a great play from IcyMyst there.
Yeah, 100% did everything you needed him to do in the close. He is all reliable. There's a reason that after many years of Peach getting kidnapped, they always come back to Mario.
Yeah, here's the slam, the slam dunk.
A little bit of the sauce. Boom!
Oh! Get him out of here. Get that Falco out of here. Of course, we'll be staying in the lineup at IcyMyst, mixing it up. The rat is gone. It's time for Jigglypuff to take the anchor position.
That's the anchor as well, starting off with the Mario. And I don't hate this because Mario also matches up really well into Sheik. If Sheik is taking trades all day, which Mario is really capable of setting up here, his damage output's a lot higher than hers.
I mean, one of the big things is that sometimes Sheiks can really laser focus into getting combo starters off of aerials, which we have especially seen from Tilde. When Tilde lands tilts, it's off of his opponents committing, but when Tilde wants to open you up, it's with the aerials. And Mario's anti-air game is insane, and this is probably IcyMyst recognizing that part of the gameplay.
Yeah, and you can take a little bit of damage going into the Fox or the Falco matchup. We're seeing Tilde swap Falco back to the anchor, as you'd expect. Great patience from Tilde there, not walking into that one.
Tech on the platform, knowing that Sheik won't have quite the same cheese factor as we've seen in past games, although double jump burned. I'm surprised that Tilde didn't commit deeper off stage.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from the player Tilde perspective, I do expect him to go a little bit deeper off stage, but from the perspective of the match, I understand wanting to sit back a little bit because one reversal here can really turn things around for you. Yikes, barely missing that up smash there to punish that forward.
Oh my gosh.
IcyMyst getting really brave with the recovery, but it's working out super well.
I mean, like you said, as long as you can trade, you're probably in a good position, and IcyMyst really just seems to be applying that to the idea of as long as I've got a hitbox out, I'm probably pretty good, but you do have to place them well, and that rising back air on shield is unfortunately very punishable by Sheik.
And now we're seeing again, both players kind of disengage. They recognize if I don't have clear advantage, I kind of don't want to get in close. Ooh, nice catches the two from there, and the down air rather, catch the landing. Really difficult to cover.
Yeah, but knowing that Tilde has been opting for those platforms dropping down. I thought we were just going to see history repeat itself.
Yeah, we got to see Fox with his feet firmly planted on the ground, tail in the face. That's going to be what does it.
Yeah. Give the Mario the boot and we go right onto the Samus, which, you know, Fox can give this character some grief, but it's two-way street.
100%. You see, with that floaty nature of Samus, you can get juggled for days.
Those hitboxes, though, you hear them connecting left and right from Tilde, who just immediately goes right back to taking center stage, and that is going to be the big thing you want to focus on against Samus as any character, is don't let her put you in a corner.
Yeah, because then you start getting into that one-player game situation that you don't want to be in, because you're not the player.
Too many tools at her disposal to let that happen, but Tilde making a good use of mixing in that rush down and the fake outs, right? Fake rush and rush have amazing synergy with Fox, but right now, great recognition from IcyMyst, knowing that you can drag into the forward air, because on town that up air will not do it.
Oh, and the up air to punish.
Ooh!
Oh my goodness, that's 58% off of one bad up tilt on shield, and it keeps going.
Mamma mia, that was too saucy for me. 73?
And we might not even see the puff.
Oh,
Falco's making his case, though. Falco's making his case.
Tilde keeping it close. Great spacing, great drift. This could suddenly be IcyMyst stock.
Right now, committing to that Phantasm, but no real punish. Just kind of an awkward situation where they're both right next to each other.
Ooh, high recovery. Tilde should be able to cover this. No,
it's
sour
it's
spot.
not going to do the spike, yeah. Down tilt, that's going to be a punish on a deep dash attack, a weak one at that. And now we're seeing Puff, who could really, okay, any untrue combo can absolutely get blasted by a rest right now, but that's pretty high risk.
Yeah, you definitely don't look for rest at this point. You're just looking to scout. Falco loves to sit in the air, and of course he can really do a good job of challenging Puff up there, but you can't risk any trades with something like that nair or that back air near the ledge. And yeah, there's that back air coming in strong.
Look, I don't know if Jigglypuff learns knockoff, but IcyMyst is definitely showing that.
Oh, yeah, might be knocking him out of the tournament, but great recovery from Tilde, barely staying alive right now.
And we've seen before, actually, very recently on our own vocals, normally Falco kind of eats alive floaty characters, but Jigglypuff is in a league of her own in the floatiness. And Falco does struggle a bit with landing these combos. The dash attack is that burst movement, that good damage.
what that was by IcyMyst at the end was very, very good, patient juggling game. I think when people think about juggling game, they think about chasing your opponent with an aerial, right? Keeping them in the air. But the best jugglers stay on the ground, even with a character like Puff, and wait for their opponent to commit to some kind of landing. And that's all IcyMyst was looking for. Just push the hair out of the way, right? Wipe the sweat off the brow and get ready for the next one, because you're up 2-0. This is a best-of-5 set, and if IcyMyst takes one more, then you're 3-0ing, probably in the bracket the favorite to win the whole Squad Strike tournament.
At this point, yeah, and it has been kind of crazy where in game 1 we saw Tilde was bringing the smoke, and IcyMyst turned it all around with the amazing cape. The little Mario that could.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
Yeah, and then as it turns out, just the change up in the lineup order, even putting Mario first, drastically altered how IcyMyst fared throughout the start of that game. And we'll see if maybe Tilde is going to be able to mix some stuff up to change that. Maybe he's got somebody in the lineup that can handle Mario a little bit better. But we're seeing more Pokemon come to the forefront. And again, Jigglypuff gets benched.
IcyMyst just absolutely not giving Tilde any time to adapt to, you know, that third character slot. The Samus and the Mario are very, very consistent, but outside of that, it just seems to be a revolving door of keeping your opponent on the back foot, where Tilde's lineup has been the same the whole way through, and we'll see if the Sheik can finally get something started against a character like Squirtle, who is one of the few that can match her blow for blow.
Yeah, and on that note, you know, if Mario's a character that's giving you trouble, Squirtle's one that follows a very similar game plan. Ivy not so much, but Ivy's got a lot of heft behind her.
Ivy has got big hitboxes and lingering hitboxes, and those are things that can really give Sheik fits. The projectile as well, that side B, the Razor Leaf, stays out for a while too.
Look, Charizard's just big.
Charizard's big.
Let's just say it, Charizard's big.
As you can see.
Coming through on the empty landing, catches a jump out of Tilde, and now we're going to see Squirtle coming through against the Fox.
That's what I was talking about with Tilde, right? It seems like a lot of the combo starters come from those aerials, and you just have to be concerned about those grounded moves when you're on the approach. But right in that moment, Tilde wanted to press those buttons, and IcyMyst was ready, so getting off to a real hot start. And Ivy versus Fox is scary for Tilde.
It is, but as long as Ivy's in the air, she really struggles to land. And we're seeing that up smash perfectly encapsulating that. We saw a lot of juggling. We saw a dodge that had to come out, but the down air was able to cover it pretty well. Oh, I don't like Mario putting Fox off stage if you're a Tilde fan. IcyMyst, though, looking to close this out cleanly, make it to that winner's side of Grands.
Yeah, this is, again, it's only one game away, but you know, you're still doing it against one of the hottest rising stars of New York. You know, it's a tri-state showdown. IcyMyst trying to do Pennsylvania proud right now, but it's, even though you've got the lead again, that Falco is always looming in the back, and we've seen the work it can do. Those high recoveries keep working out for IcyMyst.
Yeah, we're trying to call out an aggressive early button from Tilde, maybe challenge, but Tilde was patient, didn't bite, and honestly, that patience is paying dividends.
That was such a nice drift off near. It's a big risk as a Fox, right? Especially against a character like Mario, who's so good at edge guarding, but you have to put the fear in your opponent every now and then so that they respect it.
You can't do it every time. It will backfire, but when you do it so infrequently that they get caught off guard, it's a cookie. It's a sometimes treat.
They have to,
you do it a little bit.
I have to tell you, you've said that before, and I think about that every time I buy cookies at the grocery store.
You don't get it every day.
I pick up the Milanos and I go, this is a sometimes treat.
Yes.
And then I eat them all in 3 days anyways.
Now he's going for the sometimes treat more than once. And this is why it's only sometimes and not every time.
This is unhealthy. The BMI is going up.
Yeah. Now look, about that New Year's resolution.
You got to stick to it. We're only a week into the new year.
Ooh, yeah, we are seeing Fox make it quite far into the new year at 185% before he drops the stock.
Until they're getting a lot of mileage out of the Fox, and now it's time. He wants to see that Falco clean up against the Samus, and this is a very good matchup for Falco that Tilde just hasn't gotten to play yet. So this is a really big opportunity to get on that come up, right? Prove that this is exactly where you want to be.
This also means a lot being a battle of these two players' mainstays. These are their, main characters.
Yeah, if they play in bracket, this is what you're going to see.
Oh, the up tilt coming out. We tried to see IcyMist end it all with the down air, but Tilde holding on. That greed might not pay off.
I think IcyMist was just concerned that the forward air was going to be a little bit too close to connect. Quick up B and Tilde! Not quite!
Okay, the DI from IcyMist was nice, but that is more than once we saw that early commitment. Really putting IcyMist in an awkward spot, and Tilde is waiting patiently. We see the single jab, but we saw the dash back. IcyMist wanted to roll.
Tilde just angling that shield, does not panic in the face of danger. But IcyMist says you better have respected it. The back air clutches it out. The Samus has been a wall this whole time, and it's 3-0 for Pennsylvania's finest.
That was so calm and well played from IcyMist at the end, not panicking, not getting flustered into a I gotta block this kind of situation where a lot of people, when they're at that high percent, do default to I missed a move, I'm gonna block, you know, or I gotta throw out my projectile, I don't feel safe. But instead we saw a short hop there to just call out the Phantasm, where Falcos love to use that to press in, especially in these, you know, last hit scenarios where it gets so close, because if it just clips you just a little bit,